on, Lasagnas? Welcome back. My name is Dylasagna, although it's kind of not official yet because Google hasn't really let me change my name from Diddlester501 to Dylasagna yet, but I'll get to that in just a moment. But what a pay-per-view Fastlane was. I mean, it was just mind-blowing and amazing. So, I'm here with you today with my Fastlane 2016 review. And with that in mind, let's begin. So we gotta start off with the main event. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Brock Lesnar. For the winner will face Triple H in the main event of WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. This was a great match. The match started off, obviously, with Brock Lesnar taking both Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose to Suplex City, having us think that, oh, this is going to be a one-sided match. Brock Lesnar has this in the bag. Oh, but moments later, they put Brock Lesnar through 2 announce tables with the Shield Powerbomb. And then next thing you know, Ambrose and Reigns are going at it. And then next thing you know, I'm actually thinking that Dean Ambrose is gonna win this match. Dirty dildos. Head on to Roman Reigns. But no, oh man. Roman Reigns kicks out at the last second. And then all of a sudden, Brock Lesnar comes out of nowhere like the Hulk. And German suplexes both Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose as Roman Reigns was going for a Samoan drop. And that was just an epic moment. And then the finish of the match obviously came when Dean Ambrose hit Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns to the delight of everyone with the steel chair. But then Roman Reigns speared Dean Ambrose just like that with the 1, 2, 3, setting up Roman Reigns versus Triple H at WrestleMania decisively. And I was surprised that the Wyatt family didn't come out and attack Lesnar. I guess they're saving that for tomorrow maybe? To set up their match at WrestleMania? Because I want to get to that match. To what happened to the Wyatts? Oh my god. Let's get to that. Okay, since we're on the subject of the Wyatts, since they didn't attack Brock Lesnar, let's talk about what happened to them earlier in the night. They lost the Big Show, Kane, and Ryback. People who could care less about them right now. What the hell? Why would WWE let the Wyatts lose to the Big Show, Kane, and Ryback when they're so, hot with the crowd? I think even at most of the match, they were booing the shit out of Kane, Show, and Ryback. This match wasn't bad. I mean, there were a lot of pretty entertaining spots. It's just that you can't lose to the Big Show, Kane, and Ryback. You can't. You just can't. How does this end? Oh my god, I just can't even talk about it anymore. Bray Wyatt tries to distract Ryback, trying to go for a shell shock. And then Luke Harper tries to go for a powerbomb onto Ryback, but Kane big boots Bray Wyatt, distracting Bray Wyatt, and then which gives Ryback the opportunity to shell shock Luke Harper. And I was like, oh my god. No. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, they won this match. It's like, now they lost the match. Are they going to go out to Brock Lesnar? Hell yes. But then when they didn't go out to Brock Lesnar, oh, that just made things worse. The expression on Bray Wyatt's face is like, oh, hell no. Now let's talk about AJ Styles vs. Chris Jericho 3. That was no doubt, well, yeah, kind of maybe, the match of the night. Not even the main event could top that. If I had to pick, maybe AJ Styles vs. Chris Jericho 3 should have been the main event, because that match was better than their past two matches. That was way over the top. And to think that Y2J was going to make AJ Styles tap out to the walls of Jericho. And to think that AJ Styles almost had Chris Jericho with the Styles Clash. He almost couldn't lift him for the Styles Clash. Jericho was a little less lighter than AJ, or was AJ a little lighter, or I don't know. But anyway, that was one hell of a match. They once again nailed the hell out of it. Afterwards, Chris Jericho shook hands with AJ Styles. That was just some damn respect by both men. And they pulled off one hell of a match once again. And what did they do moving forward? Who knows? We'll find out tomorrow on Raw. I don't know. What did you guys think about the Divas Championship match? I mean, I thought it was alright. I just thought that Brie Bella was kind of sloppy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know, like, I do feel sympathetic about her, but she's kind of off. Don't you think? But anyway, Charlotte obviously got the win with the figure 8. Brie tapped out, but then it had me thinking at the moment, Brie almost got the win with the yes lock and that single Boston leg crab, but then her leg gave out. And then it's like, oh, this one's in the bag. Charlotte's got the figure 8. But then Brie started to get her offense going, like towards the middle of the match and near the end of the match with those missile drop kicks and that Nikki Bella bullhammer and those Daniel Bryan yes kicks. She was doing mostly moves that Nikki Bella and Daniel Bryan would do, with a little mix of her own. But anyway, that was a good match. I just thought Brie could have done better, like up her game. She did better than most of her matches, but I thought at the beginning she was kind of sloppy. But anyway, a good match by both women, and Charlotte can now go on to face Sasha and Becky for the Divas title at WrestleMania, and Brie can finally start her family with Daniel Bryan. Respect to her. Kevin Owens retained his Intercontinental Championship against Dolph Ziggler, and this was one great match. I can't really say anything more than great, because these two have faced off so many times that they've had a lot of great matches, and one hell of a matches. I just can't describe it any further. But anyway, I had one thought during the match. Is Dolph Ziggler trying to be the next Shawn Michaels? Because if you think about it, he's starting to do some things like Shawn Michaels, like the sweet chin music. Sweet chin music's out of nowhere. Even his hair is kind of starting to resemble like Shawn Michaels. But enough about that. Kevin Owens gets the win. Oh wait, hold on. Before I mention, he mentioned one funny thing about the crowd. He's like, see, even the crowd likes me more than you. Which was kind of true. It was so true. Because Dolph Ziggler keeps floating around. But it's kind of the same with Kevin Owens, but he's more popular. But anyway, Kevin Owens got the win with the Pop-Tart Powerbomb to retain his Intercontinental Championship. There's also a bonus match, I believe, between R-Truth and Curtis Axel. I don't know why this match was added to the card, but it's good to see the Social Outcasts doing funny things like the Bow Train, all aboard the Bow Train, and the Golden Truth was out there. Goldust was trying to help R-Truth, but it failed because R-Truth lost to Curtis Axel with the roll-up. 1, 2, 3. Meh. It's alright. That wasn't meh. There's also the Edge and Christian Peep show that was basically just to promote the Edge and Christian show that totally reeks of awesomeness. But until the New Day came out and started this total comic relief segment which is actually pretty funny until like Edge and Christian started talking about like babies and Beyonce and threesomes. It was like, dude, come on. I think that's a little going overboard. And then they really went overboard with Kofi Kingston dropping the Jamaican accent, and I think they're breaking kayfabe or something. I think that was a little overboard. I think it's like, dude, chill the fuck out. I know you're Edge and Christian. You're like the comedy duo of the WWE, of the Attitude Era, but slow your roll, man. The New Day, obviously, countered with their usual booties and the Booty James, and how he still hasn't won a world title for Cleveland, which is fact, until the League of Nations came out, ruined the party. Well, that's kind of the New Day's fault, because they called almost every tag team, irrelevant tag team that's on the WWE roster. And that was just basically it. And then they made money. New Day made it rain money. So what else happened on Fastlane? Oh yeah. Tamina and Naomi versus Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks kicked off the show. Wow. I'm actually glad they put this match on the card first. I thought WWE was gonna have Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler go on first, but they put on this match first. And they did a good job at it. Although, to be honest, I missed like part of it, so that was my bad. But I got to watch the later parts of it, and this was actually a good match. Like, although I'd still like to see them like main event a pay-per-view, like a main roster pay-per-view, but that will come. Like, overall, a good performance by these four women. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch won with the Bank Statement Disarmer. And, well, they're going to become enemies again the following Raw, so they can beat the ever-living shit out of Charlotte at WrestleMania and see who becomes the Divas champion. So apparently, I missed this match because it was on the kickoff show, and yeah, I missed this match. So Kalisto retained his United States Championship against Alberto Del Rio, but not the way I expected, not the way I predicted. He won 2 falls to 1 because Alberto Del Rio is a dumbass and disqualified himself. And then Alberto Del Rio won with the double foot stomp, and Kalisto won with the roll up. Well, why? I don't know. I think, please don't let him continue to feud. Kalisto should have won that decisively with like the Salida del Sol. But anyway, I can't complain. I didn't watch the match, so I can't really say much more about it. But I heard it was a good match to get things started, but I felt like reading it could have been better. But hopefully Kalisto moves on to bigger, better things, defending that United States Championship and bringing it back to John Cena legitimacy. So what were your guys' thoughts on Fastlane? Overall, I thought it was pretty great. There were like a few matches that didn't set my expectations and kind of flopped, but most of them were amazing and kind of set the tone of what we can be looking forward to for WrestleMania. What were your guys' thoughts on Fastlane tonight? Leave them in the comments below. And I want to update you guys on why I haven't changed my Dillster 501 name to Dylasagna yet. Google's not letting me change it yet, for some reason. They said I changed it too recently, for some reason. I have to get to them, and hopefully by this week or I can have my name changed from the Dillster 501 to Dylasagna. But regardless, Even if it says the Dullster 501, I'm gonna still dress myself in each and every video as Dylasagna until I can make that name change official. Alright, lasagnas, like this video, drop a comment with your Fastlane thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more deliciousness. Share this with your friends and families, and on your social media platforms, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it may be. And don't forget to follow me on social media. That is Dylasagna, using these following social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and not Twitter. I do not have a Twitter. Whatever Twitters there are that have Dylasagna, they are fake. Because I will never have a Twitter. It sucks. Alright, lasagnas. Always have some fiery deliciousness in you. And always be delicious. See you next time.
I met a wise man on a mountaintop, and then I asked him, what's the secret pot? The people down below, we all want to know how to play the game of life before we got to go. He